Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm excited to do your reading today, Sagittarius, because your energy seems quite fun. So I'll get into that in a second. So the idea of this set of readings is that I'm doing healing readings. So I do recommend actually possibly watching all the readings, because it's like what each star sign can teach us about healing. And maybe you think, oh, I don't need to do any healing. We all have to do healing. It's like an ongoing thing, right? It's just you're not aware of it right now. So I don't know if this reading is going to like uncork something for you and those emotions are going to come pouring out, or if you're just going to be like, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm having a good time. But we'll see when I start to pull cards. But the idea is, it's like, what can we do to heal ourselves at a soul level? So whether this is like damage from environmental factors, things that have occurred to us in our lives, or, if it's some kind of something to do with the perception of the self. I don't know what's going to come out, right? It could be a multitude of things. But yeah, we're going to ask, what do you need to heal? How do you do this? And what's your advice? So, Sagittarius, I do also recommend that you go and check out some of your other placements if you have time to do that, specifically your moon, which is like fears, illusions, what you like behind closed doors. That might be helpful to you. Mercury placement, if you're interested in things to do with socializing, friendship groups, how you communicate. Venus, if you want stuff to do with like love and romance and kind of physical connections and beauty as well. And Mars, if you want to look at how you take action, what motivates you, what makes you angry, all those kinds of issues. So go and check those out as well. If you're interested. If not, that's absolutely fine. I'm not going to make you do anything you don't want to do, Sagittarius. See, like the silliness, like I don't know what it is. You're coming through silly. Now, what I actually got for you intuitively was that they showed me a banana. Now they're showing me like an inflatable banana. I don't know if you remember those. You get them when you went to the beach and stuff in the 90s. But like, so a big inflatable banana, Del Monte, they're telling me, which they're saying in a silly voice. And like the man from Del Monte. I don't know, you're getting like 90s. I was hearing Bananarama. So it's like they were showing me a banana and saying Bananarama, Bananarama. So it's like silly. And they're showing me as well like the llama bananas or banana llamas. Is that what they're called? Llama bananas. I don't know what they're called. It's something like that. In Liverpool, they have these sculptures. They're like llamas that are bananas. Why is your reading so silly? Your energy is really funny. And I'm getting like very yellow. I'm seeing a lot of yellow, and I'm getting polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. Oh yeah. So like that kind of like Timmy Mallet version with the oversized sunglasses. I don't know if somebody's going to the beach. They're really excited, but the mood is funny. So I don't know if like the people you're interacting with are making you laugh, and you're making silly jokes like banana, banana rama, banana, banana. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I'm not doing an accent there, by the way. I'm just saying banana in a stupid way. But it's like, it's like the funniness of the word, the funniness of the word is just funny in your reading. So it's really silly. But then you're getting Should I Stay or Should I Go by The Clash. So I don't know if it's like you want to go on holiday, but you're like, should I go on holiday? Like, it sounds fun. I think you're going to have a good time. I don't know what it is. Should I Stay or Should I Go by The Clash. And again, it's kind of a bit of a silly song, right? Should I stay or should I go? So I don't know what you're going to get, but I'm giggling already. I hope we're going to have quite a fun reading, because Scorpio went deep, to be expected from Scorpio, but it was like a deep dive. So I need that lightheartedness, I think, right now. But Sagittarius, what do we have for you? So reading for Wednesday, Sagittarius energy. Whoa! Oh, okay. You are healing something to do with deceit. Have you been deceived, or have you been deceiving others? Have you been gaslighting people, Sagittarius? Naughty Sagittarius. Again, you're coming through as funny. Deceit. I came here with my pound of flesh. What do we have? Let's read it. 25. I mean, it's not funny, right? It's not funny, but your energy's funny. I feel like maybe you've been deceiving yourself. It'd be interesting to see if the moon comes out. So let's just read what it says. Hidden tactics, manipulation. This card comes as a warning that there may be some deception going on in your life. The person hiding behind the curtain is likely somebody that you know or deal with, either personally or professionally. But again, we're asking, we're not asking about other people, right? We're asking about you and how you can heal yourself from within. But it could be that this is something that you've dealt with that has affected you on a personal level. The duplicity could be regarding a personal issue, like somebody spreading rumours or disrespecting you to others. That's funny because Scorpio had, what's with these homies dissing my girl? Or it could be a business matter where details are being hidden or even manipulated. Be aware of what's going on in your life. The man behind the curtain is holding a bag of something valuable, so watch your money and even your good name, and make sure you have all the information that you need to keep things honest and secure. A deeper layer of meaning may be that the deception is actually coming from within, which is what we were asking about, right? Is there something that you're lying to yourself about? In this case, the bag of valuables may be holding things like self-esteem, happiness, and even leisure time. Whether it's about your life or yourself, remember that the universe has a hard time sending you honoring experiences if your energy is shrouded in self-deceit. So what we need to heal is why your energy is shrouded with deceit. So what deck do I want to use for this? Let's go light seers, because, you know, we want to shine the light on it, right? So, oof, chunky deck there. Okay, my kids say chunky. They find it, again, like the way kids say things in a funny way, like chunky. Sorry, that was, again, why am I doing bad accents? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's something, I can't help it when I'm channeling. It just comes out. It's like channeling Tourette's, which again is like a stupid thing to say. Does somebody, right, Sagittarius, because I'm in your energy, I'm blaming you. Sagittarius, and I've got a Sagittarius Mars placement. Thank goodness I don't have a Sagittarius Mercury placement, because then we'd really be in trouble. But it's like, you are known as one of the signs that puts your foot in your mouth. Like you blurt things out without thinking, or you do something without thinking, and then it's like, oh, shouldn't have done that. So that could just be something to do with your energy. But I'm saying things and immediately thinking, oh, I wish I hadn't said that, you know? And it's like, you think you're being fun, you think you're being funny, or it's because you're in a giddy mood, and then it's like you've gone a step too far, and it's like, ooh, bring it back in. So I'm sorry. I am sorry, because I know that some of the things I'm saying are coming out a little bit off. I'm going to try not to do it. Right. Okay. Focus on Sagittarius. Why does Sagittarius have deceit for what they need to heal? Tell me about Sagittarius and deceit. So whatever this is, it's something to do with some sort of ending, where I feel like this could be something that you're dealing with, right? A situation where you were deceived, you were stabbed in the back, you know, something ended, you didn't get what you were promised. It's like hard feelings, like hard ending, hard feelings, but walking away from it. And like almost like freeing yourself from it. Like turning your back on it and walking away from it. Can I get one more clarifier of what this deceit is, please? What is the nature of the deceit? What is the nature of the deceit, please? Something I feel that was communicated. There's that Six of Cups again. Something, it could be something to do with an Aquarius or Gemini or air sign in general. The strange thing about this is the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords. The swords tend to be truth speakers, unless it's like the Seven of Swords. But the King and Knight of Swords, they tend to really, you know, speak the truth. They tend to be a little bit brutal. They tend to be very direct, very honest. So this could actually be your energy cutting through the bullshit, right? You know, challenging it. Because it depends on the Sagittarius. It depends on your full chart, right? But Sagittarius energy by itself, it does tend to be quite brutally honest. Like, I know, like I have Sagittariuses in the family, and Sagittarius Mars placement, again, it's like you say it without thinking, you say it as it is, brutally honest. Like, I think this about you. And then it's like, maybe I could have softened the blow a bit there in hindsight. So it's like when the King of Swords takes action, it's very swift, right? They cut something out very, very quickly, very swiftly. So it feels like, you know, the sword has dropped, the decision has been made to end something, to walk away from something. And yet there is deceit here. So I don't know, Sagittarius, if you have a fear of deception, right? It's like, interesting, like, it's like the crow saying something to him. He's following the crow and he's off over here. So it feels a little bit like receiving a message, or like the crow is like leading you elsewhere. Right? It's like it comes in, it tells him something, he follows the crow, he runs off impulsively, like swiftly, impulsively, ends something and goes off following these birds. So perhaps the bird lied, perhaps the bird lied, perhaps there was deceit with the bird, or just perhaps you did something, you ended something based on a self-deception or a fear of deception. It's quite a hard one to understand that, actually. I don't. Hopefully it makes sense to you. It could just be saying you need to cut it out, but this isn't your advice. This is what you need to heal. Perhaps you ended something because you thought there was deception there. But the deception was that, no, actually, this was a truth speaker. You know? Like a double bluff or something, I don't know. I'm hearing too good to be true. Lying to yourself. Sorry, I'm hearing things. How does Sagittarius heal this? How does Sagittarius heal this? Okay, came out with some force. Yeah, you will be able to heal it, I think, is the message of that there. Retreat and expansion. How do you heal this? Retreat and expansion. Okay. Spirit Guardian of Winter. Retreat. Night is coming and the temperature is dropping as you follow the path through the snow to a small cabin. Can you see that okay? A golden light flickers through the windows. You stomp the snow off your feet, open the door and step in. Instantly you are embraced by the heat of the fire and the tantalizing aroma of the soup nestled on the potbelly stove. A large overstuffed chair awaits you. You curl up in the chair and warm yourself by the fire. This card indicates that it's time to pull back from people and situations that do not empower or support you. Interesting. So yeah, like you are being told to cut something out. Cut out people who deceive you or cause you to doubt yourself, perhaps. Let go of anything or anyone that drains you and protect yourself from less than positive influences. It's time to renew your energy. Incubate your dreams for the future. Make plans for tomorrow, but remember that this is a season of rest and recuperation. Winter is a time for replenishing your inner resources. Care for your body and your health. Mend and organize objects in your home. Repair whatever needs to be repaired in your life. Step into sacred silence to discover the answers within. A spurt of springtime energy is coming, but you must absolutely be prepared and must create foundations. Otherwise, it can seem overwhelming and destabilizing. Spiritually, winter is a season of retreat and renewal, the time to be still and take stock of your life and your future. The Spirit Guardian of Winter reminds us to stop the busyness of life and relax. The Spirit Guardian of Winter says, enter the silence. Enter the silent, deep place within you. Renew, retreat, repair your body, items and relationships. Examine your life and make adjustments as needed. Watch your nocturnal dreams. Meditate, look for messages from Spirit. So go within, right? Take your energy back, reclaim your energy, replenish your energy, fix your home, whatever you need to do, prepare. Really being haunted by that Six of Cups. Maybe like look back on the past, look at the past, because There may be lessons that still need to be learned from the past. Tell me about Spirit Guardian of Winter and Retreat. Oh, maybe you're going on a lover's retreat. You've got the Wounded Warrior with it as well, though. I feel like it's like this way around. It's kind of like love heals. Yeah. I'm getting a Maroon 5, I think it is. It's put your hands all over me. Put your hands all over me. Yeah, I think you need it. I think you need it. So it could be like a spa retreat, like you're actually going on a vacation, right? Especially when we've seen like the giant sunglasses and the big blow up banana and things like that. It's like you're going to a place to spend time with somebody and to, like, I don't know, massage each other and rest and just enjoy yourself. For others of you, you've really been wounded in relationships. You've been wounded in love, like your heart's wounded. And you're not going to be able to make clear choices while you're in Wounded Warrior energy because you're so busy picking yourself up, right? You're so busy picking yourself up and dusting yourself off and keeping on going that you don't have the time to make those like deep heart-based choices, right? You're going to make choices based on I don't know, surface level attraction or spontaneity, where actually what you need is, because the Lovers is the choice card. It talks about choosing love and nothing else will do, right? And that love is like a deep soul connection. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm hearing rest is for the wicked, which I think is like a joke. I don't think it's like because they say rest is for the wicked in terms of like keep yourself busy because like the devil makes work for idle hands, or whatever that quote is. But it's not coming through that meaning. It's coming through with a pun on it, like a twist. It's like rest is where we can get wicked, for some of you. But yeah, others of you, it's like take your energy back, put your bubble up, guard yourself, guard your energy. Don't let anyone in, because she is guarding, right? Don't let anyone in until you have rested and replenished, because the Nine of Wands as well can be like physically tired, like physically exhausted. It's a nice card for you, the Nine of Wands. I see that about Sagittarius, the Wounded Warrior. Yeah, you are warriors. Okay, Spirit Guardian of Summer expansion. So it feels like as things start to warm up again. So we are in this transition period here in the Northern Hemisphere, coming out of winter and into summer. Just obviously flip and reverse it as necessary if you're in the Southern Hemisphere. But really, I'm sort of seeing it as things are warming up again. So whether that's metaphorically or, actually because of the seasons. But Spirit Guardian of Summer expansion. In the sacred forest, the spirit guardian of summer has arrived. Large clumps of purple berries hang on the vine. The apple trees are laden with shining red ripe fruit. Okay, that might be talking about people that are tempting you, like the low-hanging fruit I'm hearing. So again, it's like shallow relationships with people who maybe you're not really that interested in, but they're a hookup. So just watch out for that. Rude. Low-hanging fruit. The droning of the bees fills it's like anyone could pick them, right? Do you know what I mean? It's like it's a bit seedy as well. There's a lot of puns coming through in your reading. It's a bit seedy. It's a bit pleasure seeking, but really not getting that much pleasure because it's like, well, it was just easy. I don't know. It's a bit crass. It's not my favorite energy that's coming through, I'm going to be honest. So yeah, I'm getting kind of like, when like guys go to the beach and there's all girls in bikinis and they're like, I'm going to take the pick of the ripest fruit and peaches and, okay, it's going weird. Just watch out as well that people aren't treating you like that. Put your barriers up. You don't want to be the low-hanging fruit, Sagittarius. And because you're so enthusiastic, because you're so open, because you're so playful, again, depending on your full chart, but you do tend to be like there for a good time, right? And open and like, because Sagittarius seems to be, is often such a wearing your heart on the sleeve energy. It's like, you don't understand when people play games. You're not a game player, right? So it's like when people play games or like they're emotionally needy or they're not, they're not upfront about their emotions. It can be quite confusing to you. Again, depending on things like your Venus placement, your Mercury placement. But Sagittarius energy on its own, it's like why don't they want to come out and play with me? Like, don't make yourself too available, I want to say, you know, because you may be dealing with people who are not good for you, and you need to cut them out and walk away, which is quite clear there. Like, you want to be the highest fruit on the tree, right? You want to be the ripest, plumpest, highest, most desired fruit, but you want to be, because that puts you in a position where you're being selective. Like, don't give your fruit away too easily, Sagittarius. I'm sorry, I don't know why it's coming through like this, and I'm giggling as I'm saying it, but honestly, like, a little bit of self-respect here. Not all of you are going to be in that situation. Again, don't treat other people like this. The droning of the bees fills the forest. The grass is high. The forest is alive with the heady scent of flowers. Vitality, health, success, abundance, healing, and passion are expanding in your life. However, if you can't sit back and wait for it to happen, or you can't sit back and wait for it to happen, the energy of summer is the energy of working with passion in the direction of your dreams. Give it everything you've got, and immense reward will follow. Do not sit on the sidelines. Work hard, play hard. Your labor will pay off. If you hold back and repress what you feel during this time, you will become drained and your spirit will wane. This is not the time to take care of everybody else. This is a time to step forward with passion and delight. I guess spirit is telling you go out and have fun then, and go, you know, if you want low-hanging fruit, go for low-hanging fruit, whatever. You know, whatever you need to do. I don't know, you are the Knight of Wands sometimes, right? So I'm not judging. Just make sure I think that you're upfront with people, right? That you're not deceiving other people. Again, if it's a one night stand, make that clear. You know, don't act like you're gonna marry this person. And again, that kind of like Sagittarian energy of kind of like sometimes being like the enthusiastic knight. Sometimes you are like, it's like the show me the world card. It's like sometimes your energy is so idealistic and so optimistic, and so you can go in and be like, I love you, I'm going to spend the rest of my life with you, we're going to buy a boat, we're going to sail around the world. That's not going to be all of you, it's just an example. But it's like, you know, that person thinks, oh, this is really happening with my Sagittarius, but you were just in the moment, right? You were just in the moment, and then you run off to the next person, and you're like, and that person's like, wait, Sagittarius, come back, where's the boat? So the show me 50 First Dates, you know, like the guy in 50 First Dates, like at the beginning he's kind of like tricking everybody. He's like, I'm a spy, I'm a secret agent, but he's just getting girls into bed. So I don't know if this is who you've been dealing with. I don't know if this is your energy. Yeah, it's like there's nothing wrong with it, right? There's nothing wrong with enjoying all the different flavors that are out there, right? Like all the different scoops of ice cream, like absolutely fine, Sagittarius, as long as you use appropriate protection, you know, and you are upfront with people. Absolutely fine. The most earth energy, I think it is shallow though. I don't think it's going to bring you lasting fulfillment, and it's got a bit of a time span on it as well. I want to say you're not going to be able to act that way forever. You know, if you're 60 years old and you're acting like that, it's a bit cringe. So, but I don't know if you're young, if you're going on holiday, if you're single, you're going to, I don't know, Ibiza or something, you know, you want to have a good time, you know, make sure you're upfront, make sure, you know, people are consenting, make sure you wear protection, it's all good. The most earth energy is available to us during the summer season. It's when we can access the greatest amount of sunlight and spiritual light so that the power of the sun can pour into our hearts. The spirit guardian of summer says, work with passion, don't hold back, take positive steps in the direction of your dreams now in order to reap the harvest later. Your hard work will result in abundance, beauty and bounty. Celebrate, enjoy the fruits of your labour. So others of you who aren't off on a beach holiday and looking at girls in tiny polka dot bikinis, like the others of you are actually working really hard on something, right? You want to see the results of it. I want to say use that enthusiasm. Like when you have a creative idea and you really want to plant those seeds, right? Go for it. Because if anything, Sagittarius, your enthusiasm will bring you success. Look at your Mars placement as well, because again, I'm Sagittarius Mars, so it's like I've got to be enthusiastic about something, otherwise it's not going to have good results if I'm not enthusiastic. If I try and force myself to do something that I find boring, the results are not going to be good. Like the outcome isn't going to be good. But when I'm really into something, that's when you kind of get the best of me. So, and I pour a lot of energy into the things I'm enthusiastic about as well. It's like, it's kind of a bit all or nothing, Sagittarius energy. So, you know, if you're in that all phase, like this is like the nothing phase, like you're not getting anything from me, I need to rest. This is like, all my energy is going into this. So do it. That's quite entrepreneurial energy. Ace of Cups. So, Ace of Cups tells me that there is an opportunity for unconditional love that could be very healing for your heart. You just have to pick the right fruit, right? And not every one of those peaches is going to be an Ace of Cups. It's just not. Tell me more. Ace of Cups. There is an opportunity though to find a, oh yeah, a really good connection. Oh, but it's like the King of Cups. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. So there's somebody here with really deep emotions. They're really calm. They know what they want, right? And I feel like this could be you, almost coming in with this energy of like, some of you could have done a lot of dating, right? It's like, I've done a lot of dating. Do you know what? I've ate a lot of peaches. You know, I've ate a lot of peaches. I've tasted a lot of the forbidden fruit, right? And a lot of bowls of ice cream. And do you know what? None of them hit me the way Tutti Frutti does. So I'm going to give up. I'm going to give up trying. It's not Tutti Frutti, so all I'm getting is bowls of lies. Like, you know, like the cake is a lie, but it's like the ice cream is failure and disappointment and deceit. Like the ice cream sucks. I was promised Ben and Jerry's. I got cheap 50p market ice cream. Like it's not hitting the spot. So I'm going to stop eating ice cream. Maybe I'm going to be like vegan, right? And I'm not even going to eat vegan ice cream. I'm just going to eat leaves. I'm going to eat lettuce. That's what I'm going to do. But it's then the universe is bringing you this Ace of Cups, this King of Cups, this Ace of Cups, who's like, this is a deep, meaningful connection. This is somebody who's going to like, it's the best ice cream you've ever tasted. If you want Tutti Frutti, this person's all like, what, 50 flavours? They're all 50 flavours. I don't know how many flavours, right? All 50 flavours. It's like Willy Wonka's every flavour ice cream. And do you know what? That cup keeps filling itself back up. It's magic. But you don't want it because you've been, do you know what? You've been told that this was Tutti Frutti in the past and, you know, it wasn't. So why would you have that fourth cup? But it's like, no, it really is. It really is, Sagittarius. So again, use discernment, choose carefully, but there is an Ace of Cups coming in for you here. So just, if you get the right cup, it's going to be like your heart choice, right? It's going to be really good. So, okay. Whoa, that's a few too many, but this is your advice. I'm going to go again because there's quite a few here. Quite a few birds, I think, there. And quite a few birds, Sagittarius. Maybe a few too many birds. Eagle spirit. Spirit has your back. Badger spirit, be fearless and bold. Nothing is wasted. And co-create with spirit. You know, you've gained experience. Okay, so you had a lot of ice cream. You know, it's... Now you know that you don't like mint. You don't like chocolate. It's too boring and plain. You don't like... I don't know, vanilla. You don't like those weird flavours. You know, cookie dough's too sickly. You only like Tutti Frutti. Right? You've gained that experience. You don't have to keep on eating vanilla ice cream because you know that you don't like vanilla ice cream. So why would you eat more vanilla ice cream? So it's like you know what you want, I want to say. Advice, please, for Sagittarius. Thank you. Think on your feet. Somebody else had think on your feet. Can't remember who now. Maybe Taurus, right? Can't remember. Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Can't remember. It's somebody early on in the week anyway. Right. Think on your feet. Be alert now, for Fox spirit has appeared and you are meant to move swiftly. Let this clever spirit draw out your creativity as you adjust to rapidly changing circumstances with resilience, which you earn here. Okay, again, nothing wasted. You learnt resilience here. Grace and astuteness. Fox spirit helps you to think on your feet, using your best judgment and wits to help you slip into a more advantageous situation. Now is not a time to hesitate, but a time for swift action of the mind, a time to think outside of the box and notice the many ways in which you might make a move. Aware of your surroundings and always clear on what you deserve and wish to co-create. Trust that your cleverness, guided by fox spirit, will serve you well. There's something interesting going on here. It's almost like, it's like outfoxing the fox or something. It's like you've dealt with this energy before, so you see the red flags, right? And you know how to cut it out. Because the King of Swords is very strategic. Now, there's a difference between strategy and quick-wittedness and actual deception, right? They're kind of like two sides of the same coin. Like, on one side you have, you know, strategy, being careful what you say and who you say it to, being fast thinking, you know, and outright lying or being deceptive for your own good. So just be careful about the distinction there between the two. Like, don't be too smart for your own good, but it really does feel like, you know, matching wits with somebody else and outfoxing them is how that feels. So that's interesting. So tell me about Fox Spirit, Think on Your Feet for Sagittarius. Page of Wands. It's like, trust your instincts with this one. It's almost like it has a feeling of like running the gauntlet. You know, like sometimes, you know, like total wipeout and things like that. Or what's the girl's name in The Witcher where she does that kind of assault course? So it's like that's the kind of thing they're showing me, like an assault course. And it's like sometimes if you some people can just run at it and do it and like instinctively just get all the timing right, and it's like, how did they do that? You know, how did they just do that? But sometimes when you overthink, it's like you get into your own head and you just can't do it. So it's almost like, you know, run the gauntlet and, you know, think fast, act fast, trust your intuition, trust your gut feelings, and that's going to actually carry you through to the next phase of whatever this is. Yeah, trust your intuition, High Priestess on the bottom there. Some of you could be Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp as well, or have like both in your chart. But I'm getting that a fair bit. And Gemini as well. Bit of Gemini here, Aquarius. All right, I hope this was helpful to you. Check out that description box for the link for Astrology Cafe and your birth chart if you want to check out your other placements. Also check out the description box for your song list, because I always pull a few extra songs when I'm uploading the reading, so go and check that out too. If you liked, leave me a like, it really helps me out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Again, really helps out the channel and I appreciate it. Thank you to those of you who have been supporting me for a while now. I know you're there and I appreciate your hi to the Stealth Watchers. Thanks for totting up my view count, that helps as well. And I think that's it. Leave me a comment if anything particularly resonated. Go and enjoy your itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikinis and your big bananas, and do whatever it is you're doing. Have fun, take care. If you can't be good, be careful. Bye.